All right, everyone. Welcome again to the Emmy nominated, award winning, imitated but never duplicated Team-Stirr show, aka Stewart Talk, aka Borges in the Bunker, and aka whatever you trolls decide to call it. But God bless you all. Welcome to another episode. This is being recorded on Saturday, November the 11th. I will be posting it as soon as I am done. I hope everyone is well. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless the working man, and God bless this union and every person out there that works, union or non-union. God bless you all. I hope everyone is well. It's been a long time, I know, but listen, content comes as it comes. I don't want to be on here just you know just putting up stuff just for the sake of putting it up. I want to try to put quality information up, and guys, do with it what you will. But let me get the particulars out of the way, and we can get started with the show. So the facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the members' best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are my own, Daniel Borges, and do not necessarily represent my employer's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act. Well, again, God bless you all. Before I get started, let me not forget, yesterday was Veterans Day. God bless every veteran out there. God bless every child of a veteran out there. It was a blessed day for you guys. I hope you guys had a great day. I mean, more needs to be done, so God bless to my brother Troy out there. His dad is was also who also served in Vietnam. All you guys, all your parents, or or everyone out there that served. God bless you. Thank you. Without your service, without what you guys have done, I can't do a show like this. We can't have the union that we have. We have these liberties and freedoms because people sacrifice their lives for it. So we should never forget. Although we do, something more than just one day should be done. But definitely, thank you, God. Thank you for your service. God bless you guys, and let's get started with the show. So, one topic to touch real quick is the local 177 toy drive, guys. The toy drive. Listen, man, it's real important because I go by these boxes, and a lot of them are empty. Okay. I do volunteer work at certain places, and I go to this one city in Philadelphia, and it's really, really bad out there. When I go out there and I see what goes on out there, if you want, you guys can Google it. Google Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia, and you will see it's literally hell on earth. Okay. When I see what goes on out there, that's why I say God bless America. And I really mean that. Thank God. I thank Jesus for everything that I have. Okay, we have it great. I may come on here and I may complain about certain things and rant on stuff, but we all are very, very blessed. And I'm just pleading to a lot of you guys out there. We make great money. There's gonna be kids out there with no presence, absolutely none at all. We can bring joy to somebody's heart by, listen, a lot of us make good money, especially during peak. To take $100 in toys and dump it in there, it is gonna bring joy to somebody's life, and it's not gonna hurt us because we know we're gonna make good money. During peak, that's like $25 for the 4 weeks of peak. 100, at least $100, but give something. If you can't do that, find it in your heart to give something, so that there's gonna be a lot of people out there just without gifts, man, and it's gonna bring such joy. So I really urge everyone to do it. I'm gonna keep, promoting that until I think it ends December 15th. December 15th, they'll pick up the final toys. And like I said, guys, please participate. Especially a lot of us feeder guys. We know what we make. We can go above and beyond. You can do it. You can do it. Really, go above and beyond. So now we got that out of the way. What is the next topic? Going off of my phone here. I'm just grabbing these topics. Okay, so casuals. The MRA, the market rate adjustment, as of November 1st, they started to make $36 an hour. Okay, you guys that are in progression, I think last I spoke to someone in this local, it should be 104 people, I think, that are in progression or in feeders. I'm not sure. It's probably in feeders. But 104 people, if you're having issues, see a steward, call the hall. Another thing, last week's union meeting, I was not present because I had to take care of some things. And one of the topics they talked about was they had the attorneys for the local, and they talked about having union representation. How imperative it is that you go in there. If you're questioned by management, you should have a steward present. Do not give up that right. Please, it is so important that you do this, because you need to remember they're not your friends. They're not in there to answer honest questions. These questions are all, a majority, all targeted to lead you, to entrap you into something. So talk with a steward if they need to have a visit with you. Make sure a steward's present. Exercise your right. Do not I forget what that law is, but don't give that up. Please, because it could cost you your job. It could cost you your job if you answer things the wrong way. Always be honest. The union can help you save your job if you made a mistake, but if you tell a lie, it doesn't help, guys. It doesn't help. Any of you guys see gypsies out there on property and stuff, don't, take pictures, trailer numbers, give it to someone. We file grievances. Don't get crazy. Don't do anything silly. Take care of that. We have procedures for that. So just let someone know. Let someone, your steward or the local. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to wing this here. Okay, we took care of that. Another important thing. Article 45 speaks. So, real quick, Article 45. Article 45, if we go in our old contracts, because we haven't received anything new yet, page 28 in your supplements, the brown pages. Page 28. No, I'm sorry. Go back. It's actually page 26. It really starts on page 25 where it says Part C, trailer driver, but it talks about the bidding. We have job bids. We do not have job schedules. The company wants to force down our throat job schedules, but we have job bids. For instance, if you are a person, okay, let me read the bidding. Each year on February 1st, there shall be bids for all feeder drivers. Bids will be posted for 2 weeks to the start of the bidding process. Feeder bids shall be selected by the district. By the selection of bids shall be by classification seniority. The bidding will be done off job during the week. The bidding process for each district will be completed within 10 business days or less. Once job selections begin, there will be no change to the posted year annual bids being offered 30 calendar days. So another part 2, let me see, on page 28, section 10. The company, whenever possible, will adhere to the driver's scheduled bid. The scheduled bid. So, example, you're a Hartford driver. The minimum requirement for that to be a Hartford job, it needs to be scheduled no less than 4 days. If it has 3 days, it's not a Hartford job. It's either a spare or a local job, whatever the hell is on there. But whatever it is, if it's a Hartford job, that's the minimum. It isn't your allowance that you can only go 4 days, and then on the Friday, they give that Hartford work to someone else. That's not the way it works. Okay? Don't need to argue with dispatchers. All you need to do is make them aware for whatever job it is. I'm a Hartford driver. I should be going. Do you have a Hartford? They don't want to give it to you? Fine. Don't argue. Work is directed. Call a steward, and we put in a piece of paper. That's it. You put in a piece of paper. We put in a grievance. Okay. The 4 day requirement is just that. It's a requirement. It's not an allowance. It's not an allowance that you can only go 4 days, and the 5th day you got to do whatever we tell you. No, that's not the way it works. So, the only thing that we have in feeders, I'm talking as far as feeders, is our jobs and our seniority. And we can't compromise any of them. When I came in 2015, okay, I came here as a steward in 2015 to the Edison department, okay, and they had no jobs here. Okay, there was this day-to-day schedule nonsense, and the day that we went to go start job bids, okay, when he gave me the schedule, it was only 1 day content on there, and I'm like, what is this? Where are the rest of the days? Oh, well, this is the way we do things. Sorry, no, you need to show us. That's why we have the books now with 5 days content, so you can see what it is. So, certain people thought when I came down here, oh, boy just came here, and you hear this stupid phrase, Meadowlands Way, or Parsippany Way, or Saturday. No, there is no Meadowlands Way, there is no Parsippany Way, there's the right way. There's the right way to do things, and there's the wrong way. So we cannot allow, we have to protect our jobs. We got to protect our jobs, our seniority, and we can't compromise either. We have to exercise it all. So it's very, very important. Okay. Now, as far as you guys that are local, that's different. When you're doing CPUs, that's why I don't do CPUs, because that's always subject to change. It's a lot of moving parts, especially in Edison with all the CPUs we have. That's a little harder to take care of. But something as simple as, I just go to Meadowlands every day, or I do rails, I go to Albany, I go to Burt, whatever. We got to protect these things. Okay. So, like I said, if you have 4 day content, that's a job. It doesn't mean that that's your allowance. That's the only amount of time you can go, and on the 5th day you do what No, absolutely. We work as directed, but you make it very clear that you want your content. You want the Hartford, the Albany, whatever is there that belongs to you should go to you. Shouldn't go to another driver just because they're saying, that's not in your schedule today. We have job bids, not job schedules. So I will fight that tooth and nail to the very end on that stuff. So we need to protect those things. One last topic before we go. A lot of you guys, I was talking about, going in the office with a shop steward. Make sure you do that. There's a lot of office time being spent giving guys frivolous warning letters. Okay, these things are frivolous. These things, to me, they're a form of harassment. I would file a grievance all the time. The hell to what anybody says. Okay. For example, warning letters for attendance. What they decide to do in their infinite wisdom is to roll back the calendar. Okay, they roll back these calendars when we go. Let's just say the new contract is January to January, but before this contract, it was May to May. So they will go back every 12 months instead of going May to May, And as they roll back, they're rolling back over a year and a half, almost 2 years, but they're only saying that your entitlements are only 7 days. No, it doesn't work that way. If you're going to roll it back, then you need to also account for the sick days that are there. I saw a guy get a warning letter for using all his sick days. They rolled it back, and every day that he used the previous year was sick days, and then the days that he had were sick days, and they still gave him a warning letter. Okay? This is only meant to do one thing. It's to frustrate you. Guys, don't get frustrated. We have a grievance procedure. It's not the greatest. That's one of the things that I complain about, that I definitely will complain about is the grievance procedure. The process really sucks. It really does. But we still have it. We still need to exercise it, and we still need to use it. I would never deter anyone from filing a grievance. You need to file a grievance all the time if you need to. And so, this whole thing with these frivolous warning letters is only meant to discourage you and to get you upset. Don't get discouraged. Don't get upset. Let the steward handle it. Worst case scenario, if you feel you're being harassed, then file a harassment grievance. It's that simple. And we deal with it. The process, like I said, it's an ugly process, takes forever, but we cover ourselves with this stuff. If you need to call corporate, you call corporate too. At the end of the day, it really sucks that we have to come to work and deal with nonsense like this. And this is why a person like me is who he is, because I've had to deal with this crap for so many years. For over 20 something years. I've been an employee since 1992. They've been trying to fire me since then. So from 1992 up to now, they hire you to fire you. That's a slogan that that we made up throughout the years. But that's the reality of things, guys. Don't get frustrated. Make sure you talk to your shop. So if you feel harassed, file a grievance, call corporate, and we handle things that way. But other than that, guys, that's about it. I hope to have another video, soon. If not, happy Thanksgiving. Everyone be careful out there during peak. Like I said, hopefully I'll try to have a couple more videos before then to promote this toy drive. We got to promote this toy drive, guys. We got to do it. But besides that, God bless you guys. God bless America. Everyone have a safe, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have a safe and blessed peak season, Christmas and New Year. Talk to you guys soon. God bless.